This has been brought to you by Rose Stein. Okay, so I'm putting these chunks of cauliflower on here. So sometimes I like it sliced like a steak. Oh, also, when you slice it like a steak, oh man, I should have done that. When you slice it like a steak and you roast it off, you can almost use it like a pizza. You could put those roasted tomatoes on top there, and then you could put your mozzarella cheese right on the top with some fresh basil, and you could serve it like that. So I might do that in the next day or so, just to show you how to make cauliflower pizza.
You want this little piece right here to make a couple?
Oh, that would be perfect. Okay. So of course Rose has it right there, and she brought it out to me. So I am going to make a pizza steak right now. So I'm going to take this piece right here, take out that part right there. I'm having so much fun with you guys. This is just amazing. So I'm going to put this down like this. Now I'm going to say that. I'm going to spray this. Perfect. And I'm going to get this right into the oven. Right now. This here I'm going to chop right into my salad. I am loving cooking and showing you guys everything. My mind just isn't stopping. And I've been driving Rose crazy because I go, oh, we could do this and we could do that. And she said, Mom, chill down. Just stay in what we're doing. And it's really hard when you are a little ADHD. And most of us end up in some kind of field where we get to use our hands a lot. So I love to, garden. I'm in here cooking. I'm kind of a creative, obsessive person. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. And, but I'm having a blast. This is just so much fun. So I'm going to take this acorn squash here. This is not in season, so it's not going to be as sweet. If you see it in the grocery store, it's not going to be as sweet. So it's going to be more savory, and it's a little bit drier because it's not in season. But I had it sitting there and I thought, I'm going to show them how to do it anyway. So this is more what comes out in the winter, but we're planting this now in the garden. I have, so many good things in my garden. So when I do this, I take it and I eat everything. I do not peel it. You can peel it if you want, but I do not peel it. Always protect your fingers. And you can see I'm kind of sawing as I go through. This is my favorite knife. Okay, so I'm down at this side. So this one, when Rose edits, she edits out every time I walk away from the stove here. So nice to have all this wonderful technology. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I am going to just spread them out like this. So you can get creative with this. You can think of all the different kinds of spices and tastes that you would like to have on this. I might put a little rosemary. You could put a little cayenne pepper if you like spicy, or cumin would be good on this too. All right, I'm going to take and put a little salt on this. Okay, and a little rosemary. Oh, I love the it's so buttery. Having rosemary and things is so buttery. Okay, and then I'm going to take and spray the top if I want it to be flavorful. I'm going to put this in. I'm roasting everything in the oven at about 425 degrees. because you know me, I like everything really hot, so we get it done really quick. Bam. Perfect. Okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about juice because everybody, it's the big thing. People get juicers and they're always asking me, well, you know, if I put a lot of good things in there and I juice it up. So over the years, Dr. Lustig and I have been talking about what is the best way if I want to keep my blood sugars down. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I was pre-diabetic. My metabolic, my body was off. I was 100 pounds overweight. My blood pressure was going up. My cholesterol and my triglycerides were really high. They still are high now, comparatively to what normal people. I'm always running a little bit more, but I think a lot of that has to do with my age. But I exercise and I do everything I can to try to keep myself as healthy as I can, because you're also fighting against your own DNA and whatever is in your family. And diabetes and heart disease are big in my family. So I'm doing what I can to take care of myself. My blood sugars are between 85 and 90, which is wonderful. A lot of people in my family have diabetes or are pre-diabetic. Heart disease runs big. I think I already said that. So I said to Dr. Lustig, and he's a pediatric endocrinologist. So he deals with, like, what happens in the liver and what happens in your system. And we sat and we still talk about, eating the whole fruit, eating the whole vegetable, eating the skin, eating things, if you can, that are trying to stay locally grown so that that things don't travel a long way, that they're picked at their peak as much as you can. Second, if you can't get things that are local and it's not seasonal here, then maybe you could have it frozen. Like I use frozen broccoli. I always have broccoli and cauliflower in the freezer and green beans in case I run low on something. Even when we made the manetta yesterday, you can actually use, frozen cauliflower, frozen broccoli, frozen green beans. They have frozen zucchini now. You can throw all that in the pot and you can steam it up. And it's not going to be, it'll be a little bit more mushy, because when you freeze things, it breaks the fiber wall down because it's water. It crystallizes and it breaks it down. But it is probably 80% as good or 90% as eating fresh. Or the option is to have a McDonald's hamburger and fries. So if the option is to eat processed fast food or to eat frozen food, I would say absolutely eat frozen. The best would be to eat, seasonally, eat organic. Of course, that would be the best. Organic, local, that would be the best. But when it comes to juicing your food, you break that fiber wall down. That means your body's going to absorb it quicker. And the whole goal for digestion is you want to chew it, because as you're chewing your food, then your taste, digestion starts in your mouth. So if you're chewing your food and then you swallow it, your body has a chance to catch up with everything. And you want to have things go slower, because if they go slower, then your insulin level isn't going to come up. And if you, like I was saying yesterday about fasting between your meals, that you need to have time where your body can like shut down, kind of like in your kitchen. If your kids are in here all the time and they're constantly, getting making a snack or opening the refrigerator or bringing things out, you never get a chance to do a deep cleaning and to kind of get everything settled and reset for the next meal. Well, the same thing happens with your body. You want to be able to like slow things down for your digestion, so your mouth gets to, get going, and then your stomach, the juices and the acids get to break the food down, and then it goes through your system. And everywhere along your system, there's things that are being fed, there's things that are breaking things down, and it's how you get all the energy into your body. So it makes sense to slow everything down. So you want to keep your insulin level down so that your insulin is also hormone, and then your hormones start running, and then everybody's like in triage. You know, it's as if, oh my God, I got hit by a car, and now I've got to, you know, how are we going to deal with this? So with juice, you take and you know, you put an apple, a banana, and berries, and oh, well, let's put everything in here. We're going to juice it up, and I'm going to drink it down. So you aren't slowing it down for your digestion because you're not chewing anything. You're drinking it down. And then it hits your gut. And there's nothing for anything to break down. It's already broken down. And it's just like everything goes faster through. Yeah, I'm going to feel good right away. Like, oh my gosh, look at this energy I got from the sugar, the fast uptake of the sugar. But you want to slow that absorption down so that your body is kind of, you want to go for the long haul. And that's what's happened for me. I haven't had juice, and I was a big juicer. I loved, you know, all of that stuff, in over 20 years. And this energy, I'm almost 65. I'll be 65 in September. I have the same energy all day long because I pace myself. And my blood sugars, my cholesterol levels, all of these things have stabilized. Even though I'm getting older, I actually feel better. I was riding up with my grandson on the bicycle today up the hill, and I'm pedaling up, and I'm going, God, remember when you walked home from the bistro and I was 210 pounds and I'm sweating, and my daughter had to come in her car, my older daughter, Danielle, and she said, Mom, what are you doing? I said, I got to get this weight off. She said, Mom, hop in the car. I think you might drop and have a stroke. I was like 42, 43 years old. And I mean, I was walking up that hill. I am riding my bike up this hill, and I'm laughing, and I'm saying, oh my gosh, I am 65 years old. It's 20 years later, and I'm able to ride the bike up the hill and not get off and have to walk it up. I'm riding a bike. This is like amazing. I contributed all of it to the way that I eat and the energy that I have. And it is open to you. There isn't a secret about food. The food, carbohydrates, is your body's best source of energy. Your protein is how you heal in your immune system. Your water is we're 70% or over 70% water in our body. So I want to make sure that I do things for me that are going to keep me as young and as vital as long as I can, and to feel as good as I feel. And I'm hoping that for you too. So I'm going to check that cauliflower. Gee, you know, it just doesn't take that long to cook a healthy meal. Whoa, we're almost ready. So I'm going to get some tomatoes. I'm going to pan fry them up. I'm going to take that cauliflower. I'm going to put those tomatoes on top of that cauliflower. And then I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese and some fresh basil. And so I will do a little pizza, cheese and cauliflower pizza for you. So hold on for 1 second. Okay, that didn't take that long. I found the tomatoes right there. So I'm going to move this to the side. So I'm going to cut these tomatoes in half, and I'm going to weigh them after because Rose will be having this for lunch today. Are you up for it, Rose? You up for cauliflower pizza?
Sounds divine.
Sounds divine. Okay. So I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. Eat the fruit, don't drink the juice. Take my little pan here. And I'm going to get everything ready. So here is our mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. Here's our scale. So Rose does 3 ounces of plate here. He does 3 ounces of cheese. So I'm going to do 1, and I'm going to get everything prepared ahead of time here. So we're just ready to rock and roll and put it together. Perfect. And just a little bit more. Perfect. Right. So I got this already, and I have the pan in there. So I'm going to just grill these up. Perfect. Cauliflower is almost done. It's exciting. Clear this off. So tomorrow, I'm going to be pulling some zucchini that are done. They're grown in my garden. They look so gorgeous. We'll be cooking with that. I love to cook from the garden. Yeah, this is almost done. Okay, our cauliflower. I'm going to move this off of here. I have some of this dried basil. That'll be so. So that did not take very long. Okay. Look at this steak. So there's the cauliflower steak. Can you see that? Put this in here. So right now we have 5 ounces of cauliflower. I'm going to put the tomatoes right on top. Oh, they are grilled to perfection. So we're going with 8 ounces, Rose. How many ounces of vegetables?
10.
We've got 7. I'll put a little extra cauliflower on the side. Nice. Great. And then we're going to take the mozzarella. I'm going to slice a little bit up here. And then put it right on top. The tomatoes. And hit it just with a little bit of salt. And then I've got some basil here. This is what I got from the garden the other day. And it's a little dry, but that'll be nice. So I'm going to sprinkle that on top. There you go. Got a beautiful little pizza there. I don't know if you can see that. And that's that cauliflower steak with the roasted tomatoes and fresh mozzarella. And I'm sure that Maria would make this look amazing. And I challenge you to make yourself your cauliflower pizza. And remember, eat the fruit, don't drink the juice. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Oh, how fun. Did you up close and show them?
Yeah.
Oh, Mom, that's so wonderful.